Good morning, everybody. This is Travis with Rob Family Farm. Thank y'all for watching again. Just going to touch base today. Today's the barn day. They're supposed to be headed this way this morning to come put the barn up, the pole barn. So, and then I think last time I left off, I hadn't done, after we poured and everything, all these front blocks were still hollow. So what I did Monday, just because I didn't want them stepping on it while they're building it and breaking off these outside edges, so I went ahead and filled them in. I still haven't got this void filled in yet, but I did get a little bit put right here, this little section I did, to get that line a little straighter down through there, and then filled in each void. I think I did that Monday evening. So I got all them voids filled in. 6 bags is what it took to do those. And then I'm about 1 bag short to get those done. So I'll mess with that after they get done putting the barn in. I didn't want to have it wet or anything while they were here. They're solid anyway, so they're not moving. But that's what the pad looks like. Should be the last time y'all see it before there's a pole barn on it. They're about 2 weeks later than what they had scheduled, but with material back orders and shortages and weather delays, I was expecting it anyway. But the plan is, as I talked to them last Wednesday, that they were going to head out this morning. They should give me a call any minute now, and let me know that they're on the way and give me a time frame when they'll be here. But yesterday, me and the wife, I'll put a little video of it being moved. We moved the chicken coop down here. As you can see, what I did is y'all have seen that I pulled a hog pen and everything with that chain. So what I did was I cut down 2 pretty straight trees right there, screwed them to the bottom of those pallets, lowered the coop on it, put some eye bolts in it, and we pulled it. 4-wheeler wouldn't move it, it was a little too heavy, so we had to pull it with a truck. We've got it right there for now. Our plan is to move it kind of the same position it's in right there, but our plan is to move it to right here. And then I'm gonna have a little door going through the fence so that the chickens can go out into the pasture. We had the black hen that we got was attacked last Wednesday at dusk. We got home from church and all the chickens were out and running crazy and scared, and it was already dark, so we knew something was wrong. She came back. We thought she's dead. She came back the next day, got a big gash in her side. Figured it was probably a hawk or an owl, because I have seen one of those back there. But she's, 4 or 5 days later, she's still living, laying eggs, never slowed up. So I think she's going to recover. But we do have them separated right now so she can get a break and the rooster's not bothering her. We are keeping them cooped up, but we're hoping with them running around with the big animals out here, it might deter any predator attacks like hawks and stuff like that. The 19 layers we got in the house are doing great. We had no more losses. And we got a cold snap coming tonight. It's supposed to get down to 35, and then that should be the last of it for a while anyway. So probably first of next week we will move those not layers, but the meat chickens out onto pasture. I haven't built a tractor yet, so I'm pretty much gonna let them free roam in the pasture here for now until I get a tractor built. But my main goal today is to get, as you can see, this is the pasture they're on, that's the pasture I want to move them to, but I got to finish the fence. So my goal today is to at least get the back line of fence, the post up, the H-braces up, and it's stretched today. And then if I can get that done, then I won't have a big worry about just letting them roam out there while I'm working anyway, because I can always corral them back up that way and get them back into this pasture when I'm done working. So if I can get that one piece of fence done, I'll probably let them out there. Probably tomorrow evening when I get home while I'm working out there, I'll let a couple of the goats and maybe a donkey or two at a time out there and let them eat on some of that. Because the honey, the one goat that's got her head stuck, only one that's got her head stuck, whether it's in the feed corral, whether it's in the fence, she quit for a while and now she's back at it because she's trying to get this grass out here. So I'm gonna try to get them. My goal was by the end of the month. Not sure if I'm gonna make it because we've got stuff planned every Saturday for the next 3 Saturdays. So me and the wife are gonna get away this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, just get away and relax and enjoy each other's company. So, but once I get down there on that fence here in a minute, I'll get y'all some video of what I've gotten cleared and what my plans are for today. But right now I had to move all the stuff, get this area cleaned up, and then my son split some wood the other day, so I'm gonna go up there and get all that moved over to the wood pile, get that cleaned up, and then get all my tools loaded up in the four-wheeler and go work on some fence. I'll touch back in a minute. All right, guys, I got busy and forgot all about giving you an update on what I've got done with the fence before I started this morning, but it's only been about 2 hours. I've just been really cleaning up so far. There's the pasture, and up there's where the barn's at, right there. And then right there's the chicken coop right around the edge of the bushes, dog pen up there, but y'all seen this before. So down here is where I'm gonna tie into this post right here, this H-brace. And I'm gonna head down that way. And y'all seen where we started clearing this, but what I'm going through right now, I've started up here and I'm pulling up all these old T-posts and I'm spacing them 20 feet apart because I'm putting high tensile on there. They had barbed wire and I'm putting loose knot fence or fixed knot or whatever. It's not the weather wire, the high tensile stuff. Pretty much the same stuff I used on the other fence. But so I'm going to go through and move all these T-posts, put them 20 feet apart. Then I'm going to run a string from that H-brace way down there. I'll show you in just a second. All the way up to this H-brace right here next to me. And then I'll put them T-posts in and make sure I ain't got to trim no more trees back. But y'all can kind of see that fence line will go right down through there on the ends between here and here, and then between there and there. The fence will go down through there. I'm leaving some of this just to give the animals some shade and stuff on the edges. This other stuff, I don't know if I've told y'all before, I'm gonna let them clean it out and kill it, kind of like they did everywhere else, and then I'll come through and cut it all down if they do kill it out. The patch of woods right here in the middle, that's gonna be in the middle of the pasture, it's got a few good trees on it that I'm gonna trim out around, and I'll put some fence around it so they can't eat the bark or mess up the trees or anything. And that'll be really the only thing I'm looking to keep in this pasture after they kill off all this privy hedge and stuff. If they do, if they don't, and it just stays ate up head level, that's fine with me. I'll trim it back so I can ride the edges of the field or whatever and it don't hit me on the four-wheeler or on the tractor. But I'll walk this fence line and show y'all what I've got cleared. There's some old T-post. You can see every 20 feet I got one laid out. And I came through with a rake and kind of raked back some of the scrub little sticks and stuff. But there's my farm jack I bought and a little T-post puller I've been using. So this old fence, there's an old fence line back there, and then they had a fence line up here, and I'm just going to redo this fence line and leave that one there. But we trimmed this back enough to where, back right here where I can ride this fence line with a four-wheeler if I need to fix anything or anything like that. Don't have to walk it. Just gonna make it easier. You ain't getting in here trying to work around brush and stuff. You can see right down that fence line. Some of these trees I might have to trim up a little, but for the most part they should be good. And this whole run I think is about 320 feet just by Google Maps, so it could be a little more, a little less. But we've got, that's why I'm gonna unroll the fence. I'm gonna grab it and walk backwards up the hill and unroll it off of that little contraption I made. Don't know how it's gonna work yet, but when I start doing it, I'll try to film a little bit and show y'all. There's my post to make this corner H brace down here. And then there's the corner. So I'll put a double H brace. I'll put corner there, post here, H brace, and then corner there, post there, and H brace. Because what it'll do is it'll turn this curve and go out through there. And then from right here, we're gonna go this way. One of those big piles of brush we got to burn. Got a lot of brush to get burned. I was gonna burn a bunch today, but it's windy. And this is gonna be one of my line posts because there's a slight bend in the fence. I would say probably maybe a 10-degree bend. Right there is the corner post. So there's a slight bend from here where I got my hole dug. Fixing to set that line post there. But straight shot. Right here, it's going to be an H brace. And a gate across the road here. So H brace there, gate, and then I'm going to have an H brace right here because the fence, kind of at an angle actually, because the fence will go up the hill there to about right there, and then it'll go over to the barn. So my goal today is to get that first line from up there down, stretch to that, get the H brace up in the corner down there, that double H, and get that fence stretched on that one line. That's my goal today. Don't know if it'll get done, but we'll get some of it done. We'll get closer than we were this morning. So I'll touch back in a minute. I may have caught my first swarm. Glory! Hey everybody, I'm trying to block out the wind, but me and the wife have gotten away for the weekend. We've made it to Tybee Island. We've been here probably an hour. Had to find somebody to pump up the tires on the bike, but we've been riding up and down the road. But we're here for the weekend till Sunday midday, sometime, and then I'll try to do a little videoing throughout the weekend, but not trying to focus really on videoing. Just trying to relax. Not that bike riding is relaxing, but that's the view of the beach. We are riding our bikes down the beach. Not that this is relaxing. Tybee Lighthouse. First time I've ever seen it. Hey guys, I believe this is the mouth of the Savannah River, and that is one of the shipping containers leaving out. Pretty cool. Really big boats. We're about to be in our first hurricane, I think.